turn the fucking thing on.
Right, let's just try and like twist this a little bit. How's that?
No. Just like that.
So Gwagwan Braid Run! How everybody out there in the whole of the universe, Braid Run. If you can't tell, I'm from Jamaica.
Oh yeah, 100%.
From Kingston, brother.
169%.
But do you know their way?
Do you know that way? I had an idea for the 1 year mark of podcasts, which, if I'm pretty sure is right, is like the 18th of April.
Which would be what episode?
Well, bear with me on this. If we have enough of a following,
Yeah.
maybe like, say on average, about 10 listeners ago.
Yeah.
My idea is...
Hello.
And welcome to Max Level
Games.
How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's installment of the Max Level Games podcast. We are on episode 20.
The 2-0.
The 2-0. That means if you go off of strictly 4 weeks per month working out thing.
We definitely haven't done that.
That's 5 months worth of shit. That's
wow.
five months worth of podcasts. You add them all together, that's like nearly 20 hours worth of fucking, 20, they're all hour-long sessions at least, which some of them are, some aren't. That's like 20 hours worth of shit.
Yeah, there's probably more.
That's nearly a full day of podcasts.
Wow.
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 I'm your host, Mr. James Walters, alongside Man Myth and Legs End, Liam Malkin.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
I do try my best, sir.
I know, sir.
I do try my best.
For those who don't know, this is a weekly podcast where we sit here for usually an hour.
Probably more.
We aim for an hour at least.
We always go over.
Yeah, a little bit. We talk about games, films, comic
books,
occasionally, music, just all kinds of things.
We talk about things that intrigue us, but 9 times out of 10, it's usually just games and movies.
We
do try and throw in.
We do try. Yeah.
It's like we're pretty much, we have 2 moods: sad and horny,
and sleepy.
Sometimes I like to spice it up with suicidal.
I still like sleepy. In case you didn't notice already, this is a mature podcast.
Fuck off, is it?
Yeah. No shit, right?
No shit!
We'll say all manner of things here. We talk about all manner of things that we like. And if we have choice words to say about those things, we'll use those choice words.
Yes, sir. Yes, we will.
We do not sugarcoat things here.
Unless those things are donuts.
Fucking A.
I love donuts.
Oh, yes.
Now spit in my mouth and call me Samantha.
Maybe later. So, first usual part of the week, Liam, what have you been playing?
Right, I'm just going to shake it up first. Want another Paddy and Mick joke?
Oh my god. Go on,
you love these Paddy and Mick jokes.
Go on then, why not?
Right, so a woman goes to doctors. She goes, doctor.
She goes to doctors, okay.
Yeah. Doctor, I'm having more discharge than usual.
Well.
Doctor goes, right then, jump on the bed and whip your knickers off. Doctor takes his latex glove and puts 3 fingers in.
Wow.
To her vagina.
That's a wide vagina.
Well. He goes, now can you just tell me how that feels? She goes, fucking lovely, doctor, but the discharge is coming out me ear.
Oh god.
Oh come on, you love these
It would have only been worse. It was like the discharge coming out my arse. It's like, oh god, take that out. Remove the hand from that area.
I call that a Paddy and Mick joke, but you don't hear Paddy or Mick in that whole thing.
No, it's just it's almost like a doctor joke.
It is like a doctor joke.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could throw another one in there, just like, Mick and Paddy are working on a job site.
Okay.
Paddy looks at Mick and goes, Mick, I'm getting off early tonight,
Okay.
Mick goes, oh, look, you're getting off early tonight. He goes, watch. So the foreman comes in, the big man, the head honcho.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, right, what's going on in here? Mick climbs to the ceiling, starts swinging, going, I'm a light bulb. Big boss goes, oh, fuck off, Mick, get home, will you? You know what I mean? I've probably mixed them names up by now, but fuck it.
Oh, fuck it.
You know what I mean? Get home, will you nutter? So he gets down, he walks on. So Paddy starts putting his tools away. He goes, where the fuck are you going? He goes, well, I can't work in here. There's no fucking light bulb, is there?
Fuck, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
God damn it.
You can always thank my granddad for these jokes.
Okay. But, what have you been playing, Liam? Come on. Spill the beans. What have you been playing, lad?
I've gone back to my old roots.
Oh, God.
We're talking World War I roots. We're talking Battlefield 1.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that was what it was. Yeah. I was like, what game was based on World War One? One. No idea.
Yeah, Battlefield 1, sir.
Juan.
Okay.
Okay.
Juan sheet.
Okay.
I've been playing Battlefield 1. I've been enjoying my Battlefield 1. It's been a while since I've been online with my Battlefield 1.
Do you suck?
No. Actually, no.
Okay.
I'm still pulling the positive every time.
Okay.
Just not as good as I used to.
Mm.
I'm still pulling the positive, no.
It's a bit rusty.
It's a
Bit rusty.
just banging the rust off the guns.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Just give me a nice little scrub. Get all the rust off.
Well, you know, someone's got to look after them, suppose, if I don't.
Oh, well, I see.
These shit happen. Right, so, yeah, that's what I've been playing. Campaign, brilliant. Can't knock it. Bit short.
Okay.
Ask me questions about it and I'll answer as many as I can. Go.
Um,
Typical game questions, any. Come on.
Are the guns okay?
The guns are good.
Okay, that's...
The guns are good. They're quite realistic as well,
Okay.
so you can't go wrong. They've got a brilliant thing on it now called bullet drop, which has always sort of been on Battlefield, but they rarely took into consideration on BF1.
Well, yeah, it's historically accurate, I imagine.
Yeah, they rarely.
Bullet drop off.
Yeah, and they've added this thing called like a kill yard distance.
Okay.
So say for instance, if you're within a sniper's range, obviously if I can get the shot, if I can angle it perfect and get a headshot, it's a kill instantly, no matter where you are on the map.
Yeah.
If you're within like I think it's like 75 to 150 meters away, it's an instant kill, body or head.
Okay.
Outside of that, the kill rate drops off, and it becomes like a 2-shot kill sort of thing. So you, unlike Call of Duty, where the sniper's usually just a 1-shot kill straight to the body, or any like get shot in the toe and you game over.
Okay.
This makes you rarely aim for the head. But the way the game's based and the way the game's played, it's not like Call of Duty. It is still a lot of running about and jumping and ducking and trying not to get killed.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot more... I'm not going to say realistic, because it's not realistic, but it is a lot more like you've got to stop to take your shots.
Yeah.
Otherwise you miss them. It's like if someone's running to the left, you've got to shoot ahead of them to actually get the bullet to meet them at that point.
Okay.
All bollocks like that. It for me, I like Battlefield and the Battlefield game genre in general, just for genre season that was meant to be.
I know what you mean.
For the fact that it's, again, I don't want to say realistic, but more grown up
Okay.
of a game, where Call of Duty is like the joke about kick about with your mates, have a laugh. Battlefield's the shit you grind. You know what I mean?
Separate the men from the boys.
Yeah, just like Rust. Call of Duty reference.
It's also an actual game reference, I think. There's actually is a game called Rust, I think.
Is there?
Yeah, it's like a survival thing, I think. Similar to Minecraft, but not blocks.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
From what I remember. I don't know. I didn't actually play it, I just know off of like reviews and stuff like that, so...
Well, we know what I'm like. I only ever play one game a week because I end up getting hooked and becoming a smackhead for the game. So what about yourself, sir? What games have you been playing?
Well, I've still been playing Valkyria Chronicles. I've not finished it yet.
You absolutely addicted to that game, aren't you? Tell the truth.
I like it because it doesn't fuck around, to be honest. It's not... It's really tough. It is quite tough.
That's what she said.
Especially because, right, I've just remembered now I was going to bring up, some of the difficulty fucking spikes are fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Like, you get used to the, standard skirmish, you have a team of 9, go in, take over a base, yada, 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 kill a certain enemy, yada, 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 all that bollocks. And all of a sudden it throws you into, here's a mission where you just got 2 people and you've got to get to the other side of the map, sneaking through enemy base.
Without dying.
If either of them die, you lose.
Oh, shit.
I was like, okay, fine. That took me like 17 attempts. And then out of nowhere, one of the latest missions I finished was, it was like the story goes, the princess has been kidnapped, you've got to find the car that's kidnapped her and take it out. You can't blow it up, obviously, because she's sort of stuck inside it. You can only take it out by shooting the car's like engine thing, which is like this block. Big at the back end of a fucking like armored car thing. I was like, what the fuck? And the game even suggests you like, why don't you block off the car's exit route so you can, with the tank, the tank can't fit around these streets, but block off the roads it's going down so you get some more troops around there and take out the back end. I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. I get my troops around the back end, have someone with like a assault rifle to get like 20 shots off. It does like this much fucking damage. I was like, well, what is the fucking point? It does literally no damage at all. I was like, okay, so I'm going to have to do this like 19 times. All while the enemy's soldiers that are scattered around the map still trying to take me out as well. And there's actually like a little base camp on the map, and if they take that over, you lose too. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm fucked.
Wow.
And then I was like, I need help. So I checked the walkthrough out. And then the solution to it was something so...
Basic?
incredibly basic, but at the same time, it made me really learn that this other game mechanic called orders is stupid OP. Like, stupid OP.
Explain.
Okay, so you have like combat points which you use to move around the units and stuff, and when you run out of combat points, that's the end of your turn basically. You can use up combat points not on a specific unit by moving around and doing all the usual shit, but by giving either one person or your entire team an order. So like you can say focus on defense, focus on attack, increase the damage against
armored vehicles,
for instance. And so I was like, okay, I don't actually have this ability yet, so I'm gonna have to unlock it. Luckily, as soon as I leveled up, I got that ability. And I did it. I literally, in one turn, finished the fucking game. Well, not the game. Finished that fucking round. It was like, well, it was one turn, but it was essentially like 3 or 4 moves.
Did you do what you needed to do and just...
Yeah, essentially. The whole trick was get a machine gunner right behind the thing as it turns down this alleyway.
Yeah.
Give her a boost in attacks against anti-tank weaponry, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And then she just takes the fucking radiator out like that.
No, you should have done.
What?
Should have called me over from Battlefield 1. I'd just sniped the cunt.
I know, but then you would have had to like limit your movement and stuff. Plus, sniping in this game is like, it's a mixed bag. Because if you can literally aim dead on someone's face, and the sniper's just like, nope.
I got you dead in my fucking...
Yeah, I'll aim the sniper directly at some guy's face who I need to be dead, otherwise another guy's going to die of mine. And he'll be like, nope. Switch off to the side slightly. I'm like, you... Oscar, you fuck. That's his actual name. Well, like, one of the snipers is named Oscar. He's a little...
Can you imagine
bitch.
him actually trying to radio something in? Imagine, you know what I mean? This is Oscar from... Oscar team.
Get a bit confusing, wouldn't it? Yeah. And that's about it, really. I'm just I'm kind of curious right now about lighting and stuff. Can you just go put the big switch on, actually, please?
Put big lights on.
Put big lights on, please.
What do you want to do? Turn the switch on?
Yeah, turn the switch
Yeah,
on.
you're getting sexier every day, switch.
How
about you come back to ours and we can, you know...
You're not even looking at the switch. You're looking at You're looking at Cubone. Don't you fucking touch my Cubone. I fucking shake of it. Put a Cubone.
That skull was yellow. Me and Cubone had some time together.
You make me sick.
Yeah. I put the bone in Cubone.
Oh god.
I just made myself a little bit sick.
A little bit. Yeah, you kind of ruined childhood a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a little bit.
Right.
Stuffle.
Yeah, Stuffle. He's a teddy bear. He's even got a little toy tag on his ass.
Pokemon's gone downhill.
Mate, there is a Pokemon in Gen 6 or 7 that's literally a fucking lamp. Or a candle. No, I lie. There's one in that generation called Klefki. It's a set of keys. Yeah. I wish I was joking, but unfortunately I'm not. But, now, you see, you, sir, failed to mention that you played another game this week. Because we played it together. Well, I forced you to play it, because I thought it would be funny, and it kind of was.
Hey, I don't want to relive this.
You don't want to
at all.
relive this? Okay, we're going to relive it anyway. I got you to play Here They Lie.
Fuck me.
It's fucking weird, isn't it?
I mean, at least I made it past you.
You did. You made it far past where I was. Like, and
wow.
It seemed as though
it went scary, scary, scary. Wait, what the fuck am I playing?
Yeah, as soon as you got past the bit I was to, it just seemed like everyone was like just like more creepy than anything else.
Yeah, it wasn't so much like the anticipation of a scare. It was more like they were going for the creep factor more than anything else.
Yeah, it's more like an atmosphere of unnerving because like
I didn't know how to feel whilst playing it. That's the best way to explain that game.
Yeah, I don't think it's been out for years. We can't really spoil it, but we can just say that there was the one section where you were walking through the city with all these weird fucks hanging around. There was a guy with a bat or something like that, wasn't it? And we were just like, do we go past him? Do we have to sneak around him?
Do we like confront him? What do we do?
What do we do? And it was just like, I don't know what to do.
I got so panicky, like I genuinely, my anxiety started going up the wall because I had no weapons to fight back if this shit went south. All I could do was run.
Yep.
I didn't know the area, so I'd probably run into a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was also worried about, well, if he kicks off, does the rest of them kick off?
Yeah. It's that kind of game, innit?
And then there was the whole pig, lamb and fucking cow business. What was all that about?
Oh, yeah. Although I Two things really I jump out at me more and not less with this experience. The first one was when we scared the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to stab you in the face so much.
It's so worth it.
Yeah,
So
I suppose.
And the second bit was walking through that little like bridge section. We heard a noise. And I said to you, bold as brass, do not look behind you.
Come on.
What did you do?
Yeah, but it's like, don't press that big red button.
I know, but still, it's like horror 101. If you don't, you can hear a noise.
Technically, what horror 101 is never say, I'll be back.
Or we should split up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or never have sex, drink, or take drugs.
Yeah, at night, anywhere isolated enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even so, I told you not to turn around, and what did you do? You turn around, and all of a sudden there was something coming at you. We couldn't see it.
I just seen a pair of eyes, a pair of glowing eyes. I turned round, I seen that, shit
You ran
myself,
like bitch.
and I didn't stop for a good 4 or 5 minutes.
No, you kept going.
I didn't even take in the scenery.
It was pretty funny though. With this, where a bit further on in that section, there was like a story moment where you couldn't run,
Yeah.
and you were just like, "Come on, move, fucking move, go, come on!"
Oh no, but I can't ruin the story too much. But there was that one scene where I stopped being scared and just suddenly hated everyone.
Oh yeah, that was. I think that was the weirdest part more than anything else.
That was a proper change. That was a story. That was a proper plot twist. Yeah. I was just there like, oh.
Well, I think that entire section with that thing is just a bit like, what the fuck?
Like, I didn't want to drop that. It followed me, and I genuinely thought it was trying to kill me.
Yeah, so did we. And then you stopped, and it was like,
I was just like,
you're still alive.
what's up?
Like, hello, human.
Human, be my friend.
You're like, yeah, no.
Oh no, you're
oh.
ugly.
You butt ugly.
Even your mama don't love you.
So yeah, that was Here They Lie. I think I'll finish it off.
What?
Or we can finish off at some points. I don't know.
I'm finished.
Of course you are. I've only noticed you just put Blast Oyster. If you do that, he's gonna fall.
Bye.
There you go. And we lost Diablo 2. Well done, Liam.
The devil?
Yeah.
We dropped the devil?
You dropped the devil. Well done. Now he's gonna be mad at you.
So I'm taking the crown when I get there anyway.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna kick the door off and ask for the Wi-Fi password.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
While I'm down
The only other... Excuse me?
While I'm down here.
Ow. What are you doing?
Mine now. I'm getting the devil.
I'll get the devil. You got me the devil.
Ow!
Stop hitting things! Leave the devil there. Diablo. The other thing I played is a bit of a blast from the past.
I don't need to know about your childhood.
You know enough about my childhood.
Yeah, I know.
PS1 games. Rugrats. Rugrats Search for Reptar.
Oh,
that fucking legendary game. Which now that I'm older, I realise is really fucking short. We literally finished that in like an hour.
Wow.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, but when you were a kid, that game you didn't have a clue what you were doing.
No, I mean really, when you look at it, it's just like a collection of fucking mini games. That's all it is, and you build a puzzle piece, and that's it. But still, we were just like consistently playing it. It was like, oh, I'm on this level. There's a point where it's like, I went upstairs to the.
Wait. Has it been out more than a year?
It came out in 1999.
It has been out for more than a year.
Yeah, a few, yeah. In fact, it came out on Halloween of 1999. 98, rather. 98. So Halloween this year, it'll be 20 years old.
Wow.
I know. I know. How old do you feel after that?
Can I borrow 6 foot of rope, please?
Oh, God. No, but there was a section where I ran up the stairs and I was like, oh, wait, I recognise this mirror thing in the dad's room. I was like, oh, this is a level. You go...
Yeah, you
like
go through it, don't you?
Yeah, you know the roof.
Yeah,
have
flipped
to
upside
pop balloons and stuff. And I was like, it wasn't triggering though. I was like, there's a level here. I know there is. And then I played another couple levels, like the circus one.
Oh.
Where you had...
Do you remember the sewer one?
We didn't play that one, actually, because you didn't need to. You could play all the levels. You could play some of the levels and get all the pieces. You don't have to play all the levels.
That's stupid.
You can... Well... It's game design in fucking 20 years ago.
Still stupid.
Well, yeah, I suppose. But then I played like another level or something like that, and then it unlocked as a bonus level. So,
fair enough.
But then there was other levels like what was it? Grandpa's teeth. Remember that one?
Yeah, the dog takes his teeth and runs away with them.
Yeah, and then you find them, and then the geese takes them, and then there was what else was there? Shit.
There's sure isn't there a level where you either play as the dog or you ride on the dog's back?
That was the geese level, yeah.
Yeah.
You ride on the Spike's back to catch up to Chucky, who's got kidnapped.
Chucky, the poor bastard. No
I
wonder he
know.
grew up to be a serial killer.
Oh well. So yeah, I was playing that, and it really got me thinking because
You really got me thinking.
yeah, THQ, who make those games, like the original company THQ, they went under fucking years ago.
Yeah.
THQ Nordic, who are still around at the minute, they're the ones who do like Darksiders and a few other games as well. They mentioned back in March that they were going to revive some of these old Nickelodeon games. So like the Fairly Odd Parents games, Jimmy Neutron's, SpongeBob's, is it Rocket Power? The one with the kids on skateboards and stuff?
I can't remember, I'm not gonna lie to you, I really can't remember. What was the one where the girl could talk to animals?
Oh god. Fuck, I forgot what it's called now actually.
You know what I'm on about though? Dad had really big ass teeth. Because, you know, he was British.
Wild Thornberrys.
That's it.
Yeah, it was Nigel Thornberry.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he became a meme a few years ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had some big ass teeth. It was just like, how insulting can you get for British people?
I know, right?
I'm
just
not being
noticed-
funny. We're not all this ugly.
Well,
I mean, speak for yourself. I mean, I'm gorgeous.
I was speaking for myself.
I mean, I'm gorgeous.
There you go then. I've just noticed now it is fucking lashing down outside. So you may hear some nice ambient music of rainfall. No, don't you fucking dare. I know what you're like, you bitch. So yeah, it was like, but they said like back in March they were going to bring some of these games back, and my first thought was SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom PS2.
It was a good game.
That was a fucking I don't care what anyone says. That
It was
the
not
best.
the best one.
That was the best
It weren't
SpongeBob
the
game.
best.
It was.
It weren't.
It legit was.
The movie one was the best for
The
me.
movie one was a close second.
No, it was the best.
In third place, you had Creature from the Krusty Krab.
I'm not being funny. You could drive around in a Krabby Patty.
Yeah.
That wins.
You got to play as SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy. Sandy had like a lasso. She did some crazy parkour shit.
So she was into
Fighting
a bit of
giant
BDSM.
robots.
So what?
Fighting giant robots.
So
It was great. You even got to go to Rock Bottom as well.
you got to drive a Krabby Patty.
It's a close second.
No, you're
It's a close second. But that's not the point. That's it, I think, for game wise. Although I will admit, I did actually.
Can I just ruin SpongeBob for you right now?
Go on then.
What do you think Krabby Patties are made out of?
Probably other fish.
Yeah. They're more Pacific.
Pacific. Is it made out of crabs?
Well, there's only one crab in the whole Bikini Bottom.
Mm-hmm.
See where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, do you want me to not ruin something, but do you want to blow your mind with something else?
Go on then.
Remember in Monsters Inc?
Okay.
Remember the code?
Which code?
With the sock on its back?
Oh, 2319.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the 23rd letter of the alphabet?
Mate, you have to tell me that.
Go on, just try and figure it out. What's the 23rd letter of the alphabet?
You
Come
realise
on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W.
X.
Okay, no, 23. 23 is W.
Okay.
What's 19th?
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, fuck it. W, it stands for WS.
Okay.
And what's on his back?
A sock.
What colour?
Pink.
White.
White. Oh. Okay.
We're gonna code 2319!
Okay, right.
We're gonna code white sack!
Right, some people have way too much fucking time on their hands to figure
Yes,
that out.
I do. I do.
Just saying. That's some like proper obscure level shit.
I'm not ashamed.
No, I don't. Know. Oh god. Okay, but
To be fair, someone told me that.
I was gonna say.
A very close friend.
I was gonna say. I think that's all for played wise. I did play a bit of Rick and Morty, Virtual Reality for VR.
And
I like it, but I just feel like it wasn't ported over very well.
I like it. It just shouldn't have been called Rick and Morty. How many
yeah.
times have we
We've said that a lot, yeah. No, it's just like certain sections where it's like, there's something down there, but I've set the height at a certain thing, and obviously I can't reach down there too far because the camera, if the camera doesn't see the controller doesn't exist. So I can't pick up this fucking thing. So I've got to go in, recalibrate my height to be a bit shorter to pick up this thing. But then another puzzle down the line, I need to be higher up to reach this thing higher up, and I can't reach that.
So you've got to then recalibrate. And
yeah. So I just feel like it's a good game. It just doesn't belong on PSVR, I think. To put it incredibly bluntly honest, it should just stay on like Oculus or HTC Vive, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like actually you sent me that video before for that game that he was playing on YouTube, Megaton.
How fucking cool is that game?
It does. I think that game looks fucking brilliant.
I can't
It
wait to try it.
It will never come to PSVR though.
Why?
Because right, the main Right, the main problem, and this is like a pretty big problem when it comes to PSVR, is the camera.
Yeah.
You know, if the camera doesn't see it, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
So, like, all those, like, when he was stood on one spot, like, properly turning around to navigate, flying around the Earth, you couldn't do that on VR, on PSVR at least.
So maybe not this generation of VR.
No, I imagine if they were to keep the VR going into the PS5 or whatever the fuck it's called next.
I mean, you really should keep the VR going, because the VR's made a lot.
Yeah, if they give it, like, a proper infrastructure like a PC and can support a VR that's doesn't need the camera, then you know, I think
that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That'd be amazing.
Then they can put games like that on the PSVR.
I mean, I haven't got a clue when it comes to computers or anything like that, like the insides workings.
Mm-hmm.
But wouldn't that be? Couldn't you adapt it like a PC version to? Couldn't you make an Oculus Rift but for the VR? Does that make sense?
Oculus Rift is VR.
Yeah, you know what I mean. No.
No.
Like, do you know the way you don't need a camera for the Oculus?
Yeah.
Why do you need a camera for VR?
For PSVR?
Yeah.
It's just because it's not as powerful as like a top-end PC.
Oh, okay.
I think it's also to do with the headset itself as well.
Okay.
A lot of the PSVR way it works is like tracking and stuff. Like it tracks the lights. And if there's no lights, then obviously, as I say, it doesn't exist. So, whereas with Oculus and stuff, it doesn't require the lights. It's just a built-in thing. And I'm not too sure about the inner workings of the headset. I just know that when it comes to the PSVR, that's its main downfall is it requires it's light tracking. So
gotta get up to date, Sony.
Hopefully next generation, yeah.
There's some rookie numbers.
Gotta bump them numbers up. Oh, okay. So that's it for games played, I think. Yeah.
That's for me. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So first section is film news. Although technically, this first piece I want to talk about is not news.
Have you watched any films recently? I've got quite.
Have I watched any films recently?
Yeah, I've got a few. Like, but I'm not going into too much detail about them.
I mean, I've only just watched the Hobbit trilogy.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, that's a little bit shocking, but okay.
Well, to be fair, I'd only actually watched the fucking Lord of the Rings trilogy like a year and a half ago, for the first time ever. See, when it comes to fantasy and stuff, that kind of fantasy is like. It's okay, I like it. It's just not what I'm drawn to.
I mean, I'm not really drawn to that fantasy. I mean, I'm preferring him to whips, chains, handcuffs.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. That's like my second favourite fantasy.
It's not better. Candle wax though, bro.
No.
Try that shit.
No.
No, try.
Anyway.
That shit.
Anyway, moving on. So I just watched those really. I thought they were good, obviously. They're great films. I'm actually... the missus just actually bought the book as well, the Hobbit book. Yeah. It's like this big. There was two versions. There was a big full-size version with, obviously, you might imagine, big print.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 20 quid. But you can buy this one that's like half the size for a tenner, which I imagine has smaller writing and stuff. It's a Hobbit-sized Hobbit book, basically.
It's a Hobbit book.
Exactly. So she's going to read that, and then I think I've asked her if I can read after her, so...
Oh, that's quite cool. That's quite cool. I'm not going to lie. I'm really shocked that even... It's... Like up until like last year, never seen Lord of the Rings.
I've known of Lord of the Rings. I've seen.
I get that.
I pretty much got all the references. I just never actually sat down and watched them because they are long films.
Oh yeah, about 2.5, 3 hours.
Pretty average, yeah, 2 hours and a half, yeah. So, I know the worst part was when I actually did sit down to watch them. It was late at night as well. So it's actually got to one point in the film. I was just like casually nodding off, like, okay. Come on.
I got this.
I got this. Anyone says they got this, they don't got this.
I got this.
You don't got this.
I got.
No.
I don't got this.
You don't got this. So, that's when I finally watched those. Other than that, no. Watched-wise, nothing really to speak of.
I mean, I've watched a couple of films, to be honest.
Okay.
I started getting really big into, like, the bio, like, you know, based on real life stuff.
Biographies.
Yeah, that's the one. All that.
Or biopic. You mean like actual documentaries or?
No, like movies that have been adapted
from.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's more like a biopic.
Yeah, I've been getting really into them now. For the fair, I watched Lone Survivor.
The which?
Lone Survivor. It's called.
Survivor. Okay.
It's a Mark Wahlberg and a couple of other guys that are quite big named.
Hang on, we've talked about this. You said it Soldier one last week, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've watched that again.
You watched it again?
Yeah, but I got really into it. Started realising a lot about it.
Okay.
And how good that film actually took from. How good, like. Because I watched the documentary behind it. Because I really started getting into the story and was thinking, wow, I'd love to see the real sides of it and all that.
Okay.
I mean, it's a fucking tragedy, don't get me wrong, what happened, but the story behind it, I'd suggest giving it the film a watch and doing a bit of research behind it.
Yeah.
But that's near or there. That's just one film I've watched. But that's what sparked my interest into watching more real life, films based on real life stuff.
Yeah.
Now there's one film there that my mother told me to watch that was a real big eye opener for me.
Okay.
And it was called Pride.
Pride.
I'd suggest watching it. Back in the 80s, I think it's 85. I'm not 100% sure, so don't hold my breath on that one.
Okay.
A lot of coal miners went on strike because, the slag Thatcher.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck if you like Thatcher, get off this channel.
Okay, carry on.
Sorry.
Triggered.
Yeah. But she closed down the mines, she tried being all fucking hard ass, and the miners were like, well, no, fuck you, we're not working. You know what I mean? Went on proper strike and everything, and people started starving.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of people tried and all that, fundraising and giving them money and all that, but there was one group of people that done the most for them.
Okay.
Which, bear with me because I'm trying to remember what they're called. It's the LGSM
Okay.
group, which stands for Lesbians and Gays Support Minors.
Okay.
Now think about this. This is back in the 80s.
So,
Lesbians and gays weren't really
accepted.
They were legal, but they were really, really frowned upon, and it really did open my eyes to how hard life must have been for people who were gay and lesbian within the culture, within that time. Now, it really got me thinking. I was like, wow, but these went out the way. The miners didn't want the support. The miners fucking, no. We don't want lesbians and gays fucking helping us and all that. Macho. You know what I mean? All that bollocks. It's not like it is today. A lot more people are more accepting, the more blah, 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 blah about it. But I'd suggest giving it a good watch. I don't want to ruin it for you.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin it for the audience. But I'd suggest going to watch Pride. It's a brilliant film based on true events. And it's just...
It's an older one, right? It's not just come out.
No, it has. It's been out, I think, 2016.
Okay.
It's a really good film.
Fair enough.
And it's a really big eye-opener.
Where did you watch it?
I watched it on Netflix, funny enough.
Fair enough then. There you
I
go.
was back
Go
at
watch
the
it on
same
Netflix.
time there, sorry.
You can
That's
watch it on Netflix, so.
But no, I'd watch it. But it really got my eyes open to think, people that come out nowadays, don't get me wrong, I'm made up, do you? You know what I mean? If you want to go be with a woman and you're a woman, go, you do that. You want to be with a man and you're a man, do that. You don't know what you are, you're curious, go play the fields, enjoy yourself, be safe. That's the only thing I've got to say, be safe about that stuff.
Okay.
But it is hard enough as it is coming out today.
Okay.
But no way can these kids turn around and say it's anything like coming out back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm. No, because people would get violent.
People used to get gay bashed.
Yeah.
And everything. Now, I know a person that I used to work with who comes from South Africa and he's gay.
Mm-hmm.
And he's had guns, knives, and everything put on his face because that was his generation. 80s was his generation.
Mm-hmm.
So watching this film really opened my eyes big time. I was like, wow. Shit, I thought we had it out.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But, yeah, so sorry for the rant over and all that bollocks.
Okay.
Suggest going to watch it. It's on Netflix. It's called Pride. It's a good watch, I'd suggest it.
Okay. Fair enough.
But that's my film over.
Okay then. Alright then. So we'll get on to the film newsy stuff, shall we?
Film newsy stuff.
We've got
stuff
a
about
fair
news.
bit. Well, like I said, the first bit is not really news. It's just something that was brought to my attention. I actually want to go over with you a little bit. And yeah, we're going to mention the D word that you hate. The 6-letter D word that is associated with the mouse. Definitely. It burns. It burns. I just know it's just Diablo has 6 letters too. Dun-na-na-na-na-na-na. Illuminati confirmed. No. Well, unfortunately, again, this week we have to talk more
Why
about...
have you done this?
To be fair, those look like ears.
Oh my god, it does!
Yeah, see? Big mouse ears. I mean, the listeners can't...
It's all confirmed.
The listeners don't know what you're talking about, but still.
It's all confirmed.
It's all confirmed. Like I said, unfortunately, we have to talk more about this week about, like, other reports about James Gunn and all this kind of thing.
Why?
It's because it's just more stuff keeps coming out. Until Disney actually comes out and says, this is how it is, deal with it.
When's Disney just gonna come out?
Never. Never, because it's just such a fucking minefield. But it was. I was watching a video from another content creator who makes podcasts called Comic Book Cast.
Yeet.
Called the Comic Book Cast. And he was mentioning how, like...
I picked that up.
Yeah, okay. He was mentioning how the whole James Gunn thing, firing him so quickly was a bit hypocritical, isn't he?
No!
And I'll go into why in a minute, because, you know, those jokes he made were just jokes. Not very funny jokes, obviously, depending on your sense of humour, I guess.
I mean, I got a dark sense of humour, so I'd probably be in stitches.
I've only seen like one or two, and they didn't really get me. So,
Okay.
But that was like 10 years ago or so.
Different time.
Yeah, as far as people are aware, there is no evidence to say that he actually is a paedophile or anything of the sort as well. So there's that, and he got fired like within 12 hours of that coming to light again, should we say. Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
We know what he was like before Iron Man.
Yes, we do.
He was not a very good person. He changed, obviously.
I mean, he was a good person. He just took advantage of the system a little bit.
He did some dumb shit though.
He did some fucked up shit.
Yeah, that was, and obviously everyone says like Iron Man's what changed his life really.
Yeah, it was.
Put him back on the right path, and it really is. But no one really holds him accountable anymore for shit like that, do they?
No, no one would ever turn around and just be like, "Dude, you suck because you took drugs and woke up in a kid's bedroom."
Yeah, like probably again like another 10 years ago or so.
That's maybe a bit more, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, the MCU's been around for 10 years, so probably closer to 12, 13.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not much more of a difference, but yeah, it's still there.
But the point is this is stuff actually happened. People know
exactly.
He did this stuff.
The dude went to prison.
Yeah.
Came out and became Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
He's the real life Iron Man.
Yeah. Excuse me.
No, it's okay. It's sweet.
Not Marvel, but Johnny Depp as well. He's not had a good time the last couple of years as well, has he?
No.
You know, he broke a few laws and all kinds of shit happened. Yeah. There's evidence for that as well. There's like
and there were them rumours of the 17-year-old, but we won't go.
Yeah, and there's all those
rumours.
Yeah, we're talking about the stuff that
facts.
Actually. Yeah, facts and stuff. And you know, obviously he was brought on for fucking Last Pirates film.
Yeah.
And any other Disney project he probably does these days. I don't know. And this is what surprised me the most. Josh Brolin, Thanos. He's got a bit of a past as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He looks like such a good boy.
13 to 15 years
Even
ago.
though he plays Thanos.
Yeah, even though he plays the guy who snapped half of life out of existence. 13 to 15 years ago, we actually got... Police were called to his house because he beat his wife. So, you know, again, more evidence of people actually doing bad things within the MCU, and they're still going. They're
still smashing it.
So it's just a bit...
Well, weren't Chris Pratt arrested for cannabis possession?
Was he?
I'm pretty sure he was.
No fucking clue.
I don't know whether it was his or he was just holding on to it for a friend. Or what, you know what I mean? I don't know, but don't hold me to that, but I'm sure I've seen somewhere whether it was fake news.
It could be fake news.
I think it was fake news.
I don't know. But these are just things that was brought up on this video by Comic Book Cast about like actual physical evidence cases within people who work for Disney who are still okay today, and yet James Gunn, who said some shitty things 10 years ago, got sacked.
No, you know what? Call it a conspiracy. I've got in my head. There's one and only one reason why Disney sacks people, because you don't want to do what Disney said.
Maybe. I mean, to be fair, there was. You think like
to me, I feel like Disney is just a big bully.
They can be, yeah. I mean, Edward Norton and Hugo Weaving, they were the ones who like publicly said bad things about Disney, and obviously Edward Norton didn't come back as the Hulk. Hugo Weaving didn't come back as the Red Skull. So, I mean, God knows what's going to happen with Dave Bautista, because he's been very well.
Oh, we've been slacking him off left, right, and
yeah.
centre. But let's be honest, who the fuck's firing Batista?
Someone
I can imagine everyone in an office right now going, "Yeah, so we're all firing Batista. We're all firing Batista. Yeah, John, you're doing it right. You said you were going to
draw straws. Whoever gets the shortest straws to do it.
No, just all of it on, please."
Oh god, it'd be so bad though.
I would be the first one to be like, not it.
But as I say, we're going to talk more about James Gunn for a little, for 2 more stories here.
Yeah, go on.
So another report has come out from Variety. Again, no reports, nothing official from Disney. He's not coming back for Guardians 3. Apparently, him and Chairman Alan Horn, they met last Tuesday or this this last Tuesday, the 12th, and they're not. Disney aren't going to bring him back. They're not changing the stance on the whole matter. Kevin Feige wasn't at this meeting though.
Just the whores, the filthy, two-bit, slapping whore, Hitler-loving whores.
Probably, yeah.
Nah!
So, but even Kevin Feige wasn't at this meeting though, and we also said last week about how, what was it? There was some reports saying Kevin Feige wasn't even informed about James Gunn's firing. That was one thing we mentioned, I think. There's a few other bits as well. There's other reports come out now that apparently Kevin Feige is backing Disney as opposed to firing James Gunn. So, which again, if that's true, that's also pretty shitty.
Again, that's probably Disney just bullying him into it.
I mean, yeah, again, it's probably a case of he can't go against Disney's word because they could just do away with him. I mean, then the MCU would essentially be fucked.
Let's be honest. Again, it all boils down to Disney being a big corporation that can do what it wants, fuck the law, because it's got money to do what it wants.
Yeah.
Money talks, and it's as simple as that.
Mhm.
What, you don't want to play a character? Well, fuck you, we'll get someone else there.
Yeah, probably.
Come on, let's be honest. I hate Disney. But if I was an actor and someone came around to me and went, do you want to play Spider-Man? Do you know how quick I would jump into that suit?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. So that's the thing. Disney know they hate it. Disney like the cool kids at school. They know they hate it, but they can still get all the girls.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's an odd analogy, but okay.
Yeah, but it works.
Yeah, it's fair.
You know it works.
Yeah. But on the other side of that, though, this is the last piece we're going to talk about Disney's... Well, not Disney directly, but... Oh, no, I made a mistake, actually. There's this and the piece. The script that James Gunn did for Guardians 3 was actually finished, and they were ready to start doing it next year.
No.
Apparently, they're going to use it, and they're going to keep his name on it. They're just obviously not going to let him be involved any further than that. So... And then, speaking of directors and stuff for Guardians 3...
I mean, as long as he makes bare money, that's sweet.
Oh, yeah, he's probably going to... Well, yeah, he's still got a contract, though, that's the thing, so they're going to have to pay out the rest of his contract. They can't just fire him.
Dragon James Gunn's at home like, yeah, you can fire me. Still going to count these dollars, though.
100 million, 200 million...
what comes after 4 million? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
4 million and one.
When it comes to, like, Guardians 3, apparently they're looking back at old directors to take over. So, like, the Russo brothers... They're looking at them to maybe do Guardians 3.
I don't know.
Taika Waititi, Thor Ragnarok. He did that.
Yeah, that was
that. Could be pretty funny. I don't know.
I mean, Ragnarok was actually a good one.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was brilliant. I don't know if he'd be so good for Guardians, though. Because they're funny, but Taika's kind of comedy is different to James.
It's slightly dry.
Yeah, it is. It's also, I think it relies a lot on slapstick as well.
Yeah.
And then Jon Favreau as well, they're looking at him. Because do you remember Jon Favreau is basically the first director of Marvel. Because he did Iron Man, remember? And then
Iron Man was good. Funny.
Yeah, I know. It
had its moments.
Yeah, it had its moments, but it wasn't the kind of family comedy that Guardians has established itself as.
Yeah, it's not the whole, like, Drax, like, I've mastered the art of moving so slowly.
Did I become invincible?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you're in the pictures going, dick.
Yeah. But that's all on the James Gunn Disney thing. So, but keeping with Marvel for like one more piece, or at least Disney's Marvel. Iron Fist season 2 is coming out soon.
So
7th of September, actually.
So
yeah, I know. So,
tell me the truth. You're lying.
Apparently, they were gonna include Moon Knight in the show in this season. Moon Knight is basically Marvel's Batman, except this one actually is schizophrenic.
Oh, okay.
He has like multiple personalities. So, his name's Mark Spector as well. That's his alias, I guess. So,
is he?
Apparently it was cut from Iron Fist season 2 because of like it didn't fit in the story or the timing. So,
but does Mark Spector have like an expector of the erector?
What?
Is he an expector of the erector? Trying to make a dick joke. Just laugh.
No, I get it. It's just not your best, mate.
Nah, I know. Dude, I'm running on like 3 hours sleep.
Okay, fair enough. I'll move on then. Star Wars Episode 9. The last. I'm just telling you how it is, boy.
Your dick's small.
So.
Okay.
Episode 9. There's rumors that it could be called A New Order. Where are we seeing your endo in that? I don't know. So that's all there is to say about that, really. It's just rumors. So, Could be called something else, might not be. We'll see. Venom. Let's talk about Venom. So, you know how last week we said it's not going to be R-rated anymore, and now it's going to be PG-13? Well, apparently that helped, because, you know how, like, at first it was doing very poorly, like, tracking-wise, like, it was going to make no fucking money at all.
Yeah, because it was R-rated.
Yeah, it was estimated to gross between 30 million and 50 million, which is probably what it cost to make it. So, but now it's looking like if it goes as it's looking now, it's going to make around 55 to 85 million.
Yeah, but that's only because you've automatically opened up to a lot more people, so that's obviously going to make a lot more money.
Exactly.
Which, business-wise,
yeah.
Spot on.
Banging.
Entertainment-wise,
we'll see. We'll see how it comes out.
No, because it's like, I want to be able to take my kid to go and watch, my son to go and watch Venom. You know what I mean? I mean, I wouldn't. He's 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But...
But as I said to you before, actually, when we watched the video and Gravity came up,
yeah.
If it does make that kind of money, it will beat out Gravity, because at the minute Gravity holds the record for the biggest North American opening weekend in October.
Yeah.
That's held by Gravity right now, which made about 55.8 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fair dues.
So if Venom does do well, it could win out Gravity and become the new biggest North American opening weekend box
in
office.
October.
In October, specifically October. So, Venom comes out on the 5th of October, for us at least. It comes out on the 4th in Australia, I believe, but the UK and US get on the 5th. So,
why did they get it there early?
I don't fucking know. Sony in it.
Why did they get to throw another shrimp on a Barbie?
What, an extra 12 hours before us? 24, shut up. I don't numbers. Yeah.
I'm not as dumb as you look.
Cheeky bitch. Sticking with Venom though, briefly. Have you watched Luke Cage season 2?
No.
No, I've not watched it yet.
I can't get into Luke Cage.
That's entirely fair.
I've tried getting into Jess Jones as well, can't get into that, and I can't get in. Well, I've tried getting into Daredevil. There's only certain episodes of Daredevil I can watch.
Fair enough.
And that's mainly the ones with Frank Castle in.
So season 2.
Pretty much.
Fair enough. But the point, what I'm trying to say, I've not even actually watched season 2 of Luke Cage yet. But apparently there's a character in it called Bobby Fish. According to what I've heard, in the season he leaves Harlem to go to San Francisco, and that's significant because these reshoots of Venom that are going on, or I'm not sure they're going on now or going on soon. They've actually just cast that same actor in Venom, and where is Venom set? In San Francisco.
Okay.
So it's just weird how it seems like a weird coincidence that there's a character and an actor from MCU who's canonically gone to San Francisco in his own story. No. And then he's just been brought into Venom, which is set in the MCU.
That might just be all it is.
It might just be a huge coincidence, but it's
huge.
A huge coincidence.
Huge.
But it was also pointed out as well, like, you think back to the old like X-Men trailers and stuff, because they've got nothing to do with like Disney's Marvel.
No.
That's not to do with them yet.
Because they're so much better.
When they mention Marvel in it, they don't say like in association with.
Yeah.
Whereas Venom does. So there's that thread of like, is it in the MCU? Is Spider-Man going to show up at some point?
No, it's not.
I don't know. I know they want to. The people at Sony want to do that, but
well, I figured out who the symbiote, who the new host of the symbiote, the other symbiote is.
What, Riot?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the.
Well, fuck you too, then.
It's in the trailer. You see his face.
Oh.
Yeah, it's right there at the end. Him taking over the symbiote. Carlton Drake.
I was just a little bit more busy looking at the whole symbiotes.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay, yeah.
Fucking ruined my moment, dude.
Sorry, bro. Yeah. Okay, moving on though. Moving on though, we have a bit of DC news. A little bit. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but imagine Tom Cruise in the DC EU or the.
No,
DC
I don't want to.
Because there's apparently rumors he could play Green Lantern. But the best part is.
Please tell me they're gonna have Goose in there with them from Top Gun.
Oh. Probably not.
They're gonna let you down, Goose.
I've not seen Top Gun, you know.
I'd say watch it, but it really is just all about gay shit.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot as well.
It's like, you know, there's this whole scene of just oiled up men.
Oh yeah, don't they play volleyball or something?
And playing volleyball in the tightest of short shorts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like slapping each other's butts and all stuff like that. It's like,
it's pretty gay.
that's gay.
But the
film came out in the 80s.
The other rumour to play the Green Lantern is Matt Damon.
Matt Damon!
Yeah, but it's Ben Affleck is fucking Batman so far. And then Matt Damon is the Green Lantern. They're gonna meet and go, you look familiar.
No, they're gonna
meet.
No, because know what else will happen?
What?
They'll start bringing other characters into it. And they'll be like, George Clooney. Jet Li.
George Clooney is the Martian Manhunter.
Before you know it, there's just like the cast of Ocean's 11 again.
Oh my god, yeah.
All sat there in leotards and skin tight outfits.
Sat there behind the scenes looking at each other like, what the fuck are we doing?
I know I've seen you before.
Oh god.
Just like, well, we know our careers have gone downhill. We're working for DC.
A little bit. But speaking of DC though, keeping like TV wise, you know the Arrowverse and stuff, or like the Arrow and Flash and
The
Supergirl.
Arrowverse.
It's called the Arrowverse.
I know it's called the Arrowverse. It's just its boss that it's called that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
That big crossover event in December we talked about because Batwoman's going to be in it. You know Ruby Rose. Yeah, we know you know Ruby Rose.
I know Ruby Rose.
Yeah. Well, that
Ruby knows I know Ruby Rose.
that got confusing. That same crossover event where she's going to make her appearance as Batwoman.
Mm-hmm.
Superman's going to be there too, and Lois Lane, not Henry Cavill Superman, the TV version of Superman, different Superman. He's played by a guy called Tyler Hoechlin. Yeah, all right, you try and fucking pronounce that.
Where?
Right, second line there, Tyler Hoechlin.
Tyler.
See?
It actually says ho.
Yeah, exactly. Hoechlin, yeah. Hoechlin, I don't know.
Tyler Hoechlin.
Tyler Hoechlin. There you go. That's who plays Superman in the Arrowverse. Lois Lane hasn't been cast yet. She's probably gonna... It's really tickly, that, isn't it?
Tyler's Hoechlin.
Oh my god.
I'm so sleep deprived.
A little bit, yeah. Oh, you good? The answer is no. The answer is no, you're not good. Okay. Yeah, so he is going to show up in this Arrowverse crossover along with Lois Lane, who hasn't been cast yet.
Professional.
Apparently, I haven't watched Supergirl. Lois Lane's sister Lucy is already in the Arrowverse, and so is her dad, General Ross.
To be fair, I do need to go back and start watching all these.
Yeah, I think they're all on Netflix. I'm not sure. I know Arrow's on Netflix.
I know Arrow's on Netflix.
I think Flash is as well.
I think the Flash is. I'm not sure about Supergirl.
I don't think Supergirl's on Netflix. Probably watch it somewhere else, like Amazon or something.
Yeah, you probably could.
Probably. Well, you can just go out and buy the box set. Probably dirt cheap now. Been out for a while.
Peasants.
Of course. Anyway, yes, that crossover event is happening in December, the 9th of December.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a little bit more news. This one's to do with Disney, but it's not Disney. Well, actually, no, it's proper Disney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like old school Disney. Well, the old new school Disney.
Oh, the old school racist Disney. That's not racist to your face.
Not that far back, no. We're going.
Just like Monster.
We're talking. No, we're not sponsored by Monster.
We're not sponsored by Monster. You're right, but can I just bring it up since we're talking about it?
Yeah, go on. I know what you're gonna say. Go on.
You know this because I said it to you. Right, Monster. I must sponsor. Monster brings out drinks for like motorcyclists, Valentino Rossi, and has brought out a drink for an F1 driver called Lewis Hamilton. This is where the shit gets awkward. Lewis Hamilton is, I'm gonna say this politically. Ah, yes, and he's black. He's a black male, and they've decided to make his flavour of drink watermelon.
Yeah.
They made a black man's drink watermelon.
Mhm.
Can anyone else see this, or is it just me?
No, I see it too.
Yeah.
Although it's just occurred to me, what if they actually asked him what flavour he'd like it to be?
And he said watermelon. Way to keep the stereotypes.
God damn it.
I bet he asked what he wanted for tea, and he said a bucket of fried chicken.
Okay, we need
We need to get out of this situation.
Okay, so The live action Aladdin film is happening.
Uh-huh.
It's set to come out next year.
Is Lewis Hamilton playing in it?
No, Will Smith's in it though, playing the genie.
No. No.
Okay, well, unfortunately, Robin Williams can't play the genie. You know why? Because he's fucking dead.
Well, you know what? Maybe someone should have spent more time with him. How about that?
Well, yeah, I'm not
You know
disagreeing
what
with
I
that
mean?
at all.
Instead of him making the whole world happy, how about someone made him happy? How about that?
I do not disagree with that at all, sir. But unfortunately, that's how things happen.
4 years ago, he died. That is a shame. That is a God-given damn shame.
Yes.
Take the Kardashians instead.
Yes.
All of them, especially that fucked up hybrid Bruce Jenner.
Anyway.
Wow, Liam is just on an offensive. Just like, I want to offend everyone today.
I think you do, yeah. Should we just call... That's what this episode's called. Prepare to be offended.
Just Liam will offend.
Liam will offend. The live-action Aladdin film that comes out next year is getting some new songs.
It's nice though.
Oh, good. It's getting some new songs. I didn't know this at all, actually, but... Right, the people who are making this film, Benji Pasek and Justin Paul.
Why can they just never have any easy names? Like,
I don't know. It's fucking Hollywood, mate.
Like, why can't Hollywood just have normal names like John Smith?
There probably already exists a John Smith in Hollywood.
Yeah, there probably has, but I'm just saying, give us some more simpler names. It's like when you went... I'm really sorry to keep interrupting, yeah. But it's like Hollywood have just went... Do you reckon Hollywood done the school test papers? Because you never got a normal name in them school test papers. It was never... Well, I say normal. There was never any normal names for white British males. Okay, there was never like, you know, John has 5 apples. It was always like fucking... Mohammed, my ding dong, has got 20 apples. He shares 6 of them with...
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way? You know, he shares 10 apples with... Calculate the mass of the sun.
Oh my fucking god. You need more sleep. You really... That's just... Okay. So, they're the ones making the live-action Aladdin film. They also made La La Land in The Greatest Showman.
Okay, well, I'm supporting them then.
Yeah, they've worked with the original composer of Aladdin, Alan Menken, to make 2 new songs.
At least we've got one normal name. Fucking Alan.
There's a new duet for Aladdin and Jasmine, and then a new solo song for Jasmine.
As long as the genie still gets to sing his, and they dub Will Smith's voice and put Robert Williams in.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, I always get those 2 mixed up. Let's put him in there instead.
We'll see. There's probably going to be a reference to him at least.
It best to fucking be.
I hope so. That is due out next year.
I was going to say there better be a cameo, but...
No.
Just...
Oh, no. Fucking no.
A cameo, just a pair of feet swinging.
Oh my god, no. Not even because that's like an offensive joke, but poor Robin Williams. What the fuck? Okay. Yes, that comes out next year, May, the 24th of May, 2019.
Should have quick fact about Robert that guy.
Yeah, him. Go on.
Yeah. Do you know we met Coco the gorilla? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who?
The one that does Coco the gorilla. She does all the sound, which I'll show you later.
Okay, yeah.
She's really, really cool. Honestly, she can sound like she can speak most the. I say speak. She can sign most of the English language. Yeah. Like, but it was quite cool. When it came out to the news that he died, and she watched the news, and the little fella in the corner was doing the whole like some shit.
The sign language, yeah.
Yeah. She understood it.
Mm.
And she turned round to her, the person she was
the keeper, the handler, whatever.
Yeah, the handler, keeper, whatever. And she signed the word "I'm sad."
Alright.
So she remembered him, and she was sad that he had passed away.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
I know, man. I
remember. Why would you tell me this?
No, I remember being on Facebook and seeing it was just like, wow, I have a heart. It's just broken.
And his heart grew 10 sizes that day, then broke in half.
And Liam just became Satan again.
Oh, God.
But it was so like... Oh, and she tried mating with him as well when he met her.
Okay.
She tried taking his t-shirt off and taking him in the back.
Of course she did.
That's an actual thing.
No,
he admits it himself.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd been a belter story, you know what I mean? As he says himself, everyone's like, that had a wild night in Vegas, and he's just like, I banged a gorilla. Where's everyone going?
Okay, but unfortunately, keeping with dead celebrities. Paul...
Wow.
What a segue. Paul Walker.
Yeah.
He was in Fast and Furious.
He should have been on a Segway, he'd have been safer.
No, those things are deadly as well.
I know, but at least they weren't going 120 miles into a fucking lamppost.
No, I suppose not. He played Brian O'Connor in the Fast and Furious films, and in the last film, the one where he passed away during the filming, his brothers, Caleb and Cody Walker, they helped body double and face capture or something like that, I think.
I remember reading
I'm not sure like the whole behind the scenes process of it, but they were the ones who kept him
alive. Yeah,
for one more film. Apparently they want to do it again one more time to bring Paul back. Not as like a proper he's integral to this next film's plot. Just like a
little flashback scene or something.
Even that, or just like in their own words, it just says, "Bring Paul back to save the day." That's all. Like maybe just show up as a cameo to help out. And, like basically,
looking like fucking Ghost Rider?
No, but like I can't remember was the last film or the film before, but you know how Luke Evans was one of the villains in, I think it was like Fast 6 or something like that?
Yeah, I know. The one before Jason Statham turned up.
Yeah, and it turned out it was his brother.
Yeah, I know what
and then in the end of the most recent film, Jason Statham,
he's a good guy.
Who becomes like a bit of a, reluctant good guy.
Yeah, a bit of an anti-hero.
Yeah, he goes and sneaks into the plane along with his brother. Like that, probably like that kind of cameo, I imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because obviously Luke Evans wasn't there for the entire film; he just showed up at the end to help out his brother. I feel like that's what they're kind of getting at for.
That'd be cool.
What they'd like to do with Paul Walker's character.
No, well, that'd be cool.
The next Fast and Furious film is set to come out in 2020, April 10th.
No, I did hear rumours that the last one was meant to have Justin Bieber in.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, can you imagine him trying to?
I'd hope it did, just so he could be there as he drive past and knock him over.
I'd just love to see him rap a car. I'd like him to do the biography version of Paul's life, just so I can see him actually wrap a car around a lamppost.
Oh yeah.
I hate him. I physically hate him.
We all hate him.
Even Canada hate him.
Yeah, they apologise on a daily basis, just like, yeah, we're sorry.
We're sorry, eh?
Good morning, Canada, and we're sorry for Justin Bieber. Now on to the news. You've seen American History X, haven't you?
Why? Why would you assume I've seen American History X?
Because it seems like your kind of film.
Yeah, I've seen American History X.
Of course you have. Apparently, the director of that, Tony Kai, I don't know.
Is there 3 Ks in his name?
No. No. Calm down. Apparently, he's working on another film sometime in the next couple of years called Second Born, which is an indie comedy film. The reason he's in the news today is because his lead actor, and I use the quotation marks heavy there, his lead actor for the film is a robot. An actual robot. We're at that age now. We're at that stage in humanity where...
All I'm saying is if they're actually using robots in films and they do well, normal day-to-day jobs might as well just give up, because robots are going to take over the world. Oh my God, this is the beginning of iRobot.
This is the beginning of iRobot.
Will Smith was warning us this whole time.
The only reason they wanted to cast a robot is to cut down the CGI apparently. The robot's actually going to receive acting training for this role, and what they hope as well is that for it to work, the robot will be recognised. It will get some recognition from SAG, which is the Screen Actors Guild. So we're at that stage.
We're gonna train Cubone. Watch, he's belted already. Play dead.
No, you tell his mother to play dead. Oh, that's right, I went there.
Oh, you absolute cunt. Sorry, I said skull fucked her.
Probably did.
Why do you think she's dead?
Exactly.
Serbian movie.
So, Inception was a film that came out like 2012. Did you watch it?
Yes.
It's pretty strange.
Wait, are we thinking about... Wait, tell me, what one?
Inception, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I was making sure you meant that one, yeah.
Yeah. I completely forgot this, but Michael Caine was actually in that film.
I didn't even know he was... Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was!
Yeah. Well, he was recently at like a Film Force screening festival thing. And he was talking about his role in Inception. Now, this is going to...
Did the whole audience do the exact same?
What?
Shit, he was! He was! It wasn't a dream! It wasn't a dream within a dream!
No, but this is actually going to like answer the big questions of those films, like what was dreams, what reality. He's given the big like. I want to go back and watch the film now just to know all these scenes, because according to him in his own words, this is a big quote. So give me a second. He says, "When I got the script for Inception, I was a bit puzzled by it and said to him, when is it a dream and when is it reality? Nolan said, well, when you're in the scene, it's reality. So get that. If I'm in it, it's reality. If I'm not in it, it's a dream."
I want to watch it.
Exactly.
Again.
I really want to go back and watch the film now and see every scene that Michael Caine is in. That's real. That's how you know it's reality. It also answers the question as well at the end of the film, apparently. You know, where, like...
He's spinning it and
He does
wobbles.
the spin it and it does the wobble, yeah. It's like, is this real or fake?
Yeah, because if it's in a dream, it won't wobble. It'll just forever keep spinning.
Exactly. So, Michael Caine's in that scene. So it means that at the end of the film...
Is reality.
Is reality. So... It's not like when Inception came out, it didn't blow enough people's minds as it is.
I know.
6 years later, it's got to blow your mind that one last time. Just like...
Yeah, the big nukes have gone off and then just
The one explosion.
North Korea's bomb.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. I definitely want to go back and watch it now. I think I've got a copy upstairs, you know. I'm
We're going to have to watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
But here's one for you. Do you know on the iPhones?
Okay.
Where we have Siri. When that film first came out, if you asked it, what's the story plot on Inception? Siri itself would go, it's a dream within a dream within a dream. I don't know.
I can imagine them doing that just for shits and giggles.
But also, if you turn around and said, Siri, where's the best place to hide a body? It'd actually give you locations.
Ah.
So,
Well, I can imagine the FBI using that to say, like, Siri, where's all the dead bodies hidden? Here, and here.
No, I'm just saying, how many actual serial killers were just like... Or how many, like, dudes that just, like, accidentally shot someone whilst on a hunting trip and driving down the road going, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, Siri, I need a place to hide a body. Here is some of the top locations. They get there and there's like 5 of the guys going, oh God. John?
Fuck. Okay, last few bits of news now. Okay, so, James Bond. He's a very iconic character.
Aye.
He's been going on for a long time.
Yeah. You're going to tell me exactly what I think you're going to tell me, aren't you?
I don't know, but give me a sec first. So recently, the rumours of who's going to be the next Bond have been circulating because Barbara Broccoli, who is the producer of the series, shut up, I know.
That's legitimately a name.
That's legitimately her name.
Oh my God,
she has said it is time for someone who is not a white guy to be Bond.
Yeah, so they weren't going to put what's his name?
Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is like one of her top choices.
Well, obviously, I would go for him. He's amazing.
Oh yeah, I think he'd be a brilliant Bond.
See,
that's the point. But the thing I'm getting at
you're going to tell me a load of bigamist fucking dickheads out there.
No, I'm actually just going to tell you that Idris Elba doesn't want to play Bond.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
it. That was a shock.
Point blank, he does not want to play Bond.
That really was a shock.
He's at the minute he's doing promotion for a film that he's directed, and he was asked by Good Morning Britain. People it basically said, like, people want you to play James Bond. Do you have an interest to play the character? And he just outright said no.
Fair enough. I mean, each to their own. I mean, I would love the chance if it was me, but I'm a white male, so.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, that gives me more of a chance because nobody but a white male can play James Bond. Dicks.
We know, Liam. It's okay. We know.
Can't we? I know what. Let's really fuck with them. Why don't we get a feminist? I was gonna say a femin.
What's a
femin?
A femin.
Let's get a female to play James Bond and call it Janetta.
Well, that's actually what Idris Elba suggested. It was like he was talking along the lines of, like, someone different, a new different kind of person to play James Bond. It was like, it could be a woman, could be a black guy, could be, I don't fucking know, as long as it's a good person.
It'd make me fucking. I'm sorry, I know it's gonna sound really bad. Yeah, I would howl my tits off if it came out and it was like, what is your name? Oh, their name is Bond. James Bond. I would die! Physically, he's like got a turban and everything.
No, because they wouldn't cast... Right, I'm sorry. Right, they could cast someone who looks like that.
I
obviously,
get that.
A Middle Eastern person, but they couldn't cast someone unless they spoke in, like
I get that,
a proper dialect.
Can you just imagine it, though?
It would be pretty funny, I will admit.
Oh, I mean, we've been expecting you, Bond.
It'd also be pretty funny, go with me on this, if Rupert Grint played James Bond. Ron from Harry Potter. Picture it.
No.
Picture it. How funny would that be?
That'd be hysterical, because think about that one scene from Casino Royale. He's coming out the water, he's throwing his hair back. Oh, what I mean? That'd be
in the blazing sun.
That's what I mean, that'd be a whole different scene. It'd be him like flicking his hair going, I need me factor 50! Factor 50! Safe. Big fucking white sun cream on his nose, drinking out of a coconut shell.
Yeah. Oh God, what a mess.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
What a mess.
Still doesn't beat. Oh, their name is Bond. James Bond. I funny, man. Oh, their name is Bond. Mohammed Bond. I'm going to hell, aren't I?
Probably, yeah.
I'm going to hell.
But speaking of hell, we're going to talk about Netflix for a second. Now, we've mentioned previously twice that we like anime and manga and stuff.
Do you like a bit of hentai?
Did you watch Death Note at all, or do you know anything about Death Note?
I know a lot about Death Note.
Okay, because at the minute, I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch the show. I'm reading the manga at the minute to like get through it.
I haven't read the manga though.
I've got like 6. I'm actually about to read the 6th volume now at home, and they made it. Remember they made a film on Netflix a couple of years ago.
No, they didn't. It didn't exist.
No, unfortunately, it did. I've actually not seen it because I don't want it to spoil like the actual story for me. But the story we have here now is that they actually want to make a sequel, another Netflix Death Note film, because apparently
it does leave it on a cliffhanger.
It's not even just that. According to Ted Sarandos, who is the chief content officer of Netflix, he said it was a sizable success.
It was a sizable success because every fan out there was absolutely stoked that a live action version of Death Note was going to be recorded and filmed. Everyone got excited, everyone watched it, and everyone had the exact same reaction at the end of it.
The fuck?
The fuck?
Yeah. I say
it fucks its own system up. You know the rules.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't even follow its own rules. It makes rules and then fucking breaks them.
I know. You'd think this would be something I can contribute to, but I've actually not seen it, so I'm just going off of what I've heard you and other people say. Like I remember at the time it came out, I was posting on Facebook about something about like reactions to it, and one of our friends from Farmageddon back in the day, Shitbeard.
No, Shitbeard.
Yeah, Shitbeard. He was saying how it's pretty meh.
It's standard. It's not.
It's not what people hoped it would be.
No,
basically.
It tries its best to make it westernized as well, which really pissed me off. Badly pissed me off though.
Yeah.
Because it made no sense. But
it is what it is. They're looking to make a second one. And the guy who wrote it, Greg Russo, who is actually doing the Mortal Kombat film we talked about a while ago as well. He's writing that too. He's going to come back and write it, but there's no talk about if the director is going to come back and direct it. So
I really want another Mortal Kombat movie.
Well, there's one coming eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, whenever it gets.
It keeps getting different. It gets the same trailer released every fucking couple of years, and it's always where what's his name?
Which one?
Did you ever see Bones?
Bones.
Yeah.
The TV show Bones.
No, there's a film called Bones. It was all about martial arts. Okay, have you ever seen Never Back Down 2?
No.
Wow, bro, you really need to get on some good films. These are really good films.
Do you like martial arts and stuff films? Because I just tend to like
no, watch Never Back Down 1. That's probably the best out of all of them. I think there's like 3.
Okay.
And only the first one made it to cinemas, so...
Fair enough.
So,
Okay. Anyway.
Moving on.
Yeah. So, actually, it's the last bit to move on to for the film news-wise. It's kind of
speed this up as well, actually.
It's kind of saddening-ish if you're a fan of Big Bang Theory. So
I am.
You are a fan, so this is kind of saddening for you. Season 12 is coming out this year. It starts on the 24th of September.
Yeah.
It is the last season of Big Bang Theory we're gonna get. It's gonna end sometime in May next year, but this is gonna be the last season. Although I didn't know this. Apparently, it holds the record for the longest running multicam show in TV history. So that's pretty good.
That's actually
and
really
then
good.
by
What's
the time
multicam mean?
Just like multiple cameras shooting this. It's like when it's on the set and they have different cameras at the time, like cutaways and all this kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Like one minute you'll be looking at Leonard, another minute you'll be looking at Penny, all this kind of bollocks.
Oh, okay.
And according to Warner Brothers as well, who obviously owns it, it will end with a record-breaking 279 episodes. Wow. I didn't even know it had that many episodes.
Neither did I.
So
I definitely haven't watched them. Oh my god, I need to go back and watch all of them from episode 1.
You're gonna binge the entire show now from now up till next May, and then
every single time every time I need your attention, I'm just gonna be like, James.
Yeah. See, I like the show. I just don't watch it as vividly as anyone else does. Like my sister and stuff, she loves it, but I'm just like, it's okay.
Your sister loves it.
Yeah, of course she does. Right, that is it for film and television news. We have a bit of game news. We have a fair bit of game news because obviously this week is Gamescom, or at least I think it's still going on actually. But they had like a presentation thing. I think it was on Monday. We got a few announcements. So, announcements and release dates and stuff. So the first thing is
Let's let you blitz through this as much as possible then.
Okay, so the first thing is Mutant Year Zero: Road to Eden, which is a very long title. That's a game that was announced back at E3 this year. Looks kind of weird. You play as like a human girl, and you've got a duck and a pig sidekick, humanoid pig and duck sidekick. That's set to come out this year, December 4th. The MC5 got a release date and a new trailer. That's coming out on the 8th of March.
And Dante looks bad as ass.
He does. Dante is confirmed returning. He looks a bit older. Looks a bit more gruff. Looks pretty sick.
I think they just made him look more realistic, to be honest.
Yeah, there's that too. And I'm not gonna lie, watching that trailer from before, I'm actually like, yeah, I want to play this.
Yeah.
So I will play through number 4, probably around the time 5 comes out, and then play 5.
I will help you get through 4.
Sure, why not?
Just because I love the game.
Okay. The next one's actually an announcement. They've announced a new PSVR game called Creed: Rise of Glory, and yes, it is the boxing film Creed.
Yeah,
They're making a VR game, and you get to spar Rocky Balboa. That's set to come out on September 25th this year.
Yeah.
I don't know price point, no price point just yet, but yeah, that's that. Life is Strange Season 2 has a release date of the 27th of September.
That's all you, that one, bro.
Another episodic adventure. No Max this time, though. We've not got the same characters from the first season. It's just 2 new characters. 2 brothers, in fact. They also announced...
But we can ruin it, can't we? It's been well past the year.
Life is Strange, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because then either you had 2 choices. Either the whole town died or...
Chloe died, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, no, so it's...
You can't really have the same characters.
No, well, I don't know. It depends, because you could have... Well, actually, yeah, that's a good point. There couldn't really be a way to take that.
There's no 2 ways about that.
No, because if you save the town, then Chloe dies and you don't have any rewinding time powers anymore. And then I'm pretty sure even if you save Chloe, it's never really discussed if the time powers are still there. It's just you and Chloe going to get in the car and fucking off. But anyway, yeah. The next piece of announcement is Dark Souls, a Dark Souls trilogy. So we now officially have all 3 Dark Souls games, Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3 obviously, remastered on current gen consoles. So Bandai Namco and all the rest of them are just like, you know what? Here's a big bundle of all 3 games. But it's not just the games, it's all the DLC as well.
Wow.
Comes in a nice steelbook case as well. Except it's like $80. Which I guess when you consider, 3 full-length games, which
all the DLCs,
all the DLCs as well. That's a fair price, and that's $80. So that's like what, 70 quid,
like 73, 74 quid.
Yeah, something like that. So if you're a fan of Dark Souls, which I am not, then that might be something for collectors out there. We have a friend who's obsessed with those games. He might pick it up. He's probably already got those games, but he's probably gonna pick it up.
Well, I reckon we get in touch with our friend and say not to, and you'll get him in as a Christmas present.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, nice.
Sure, I'd love that. Another announcement comes from Supermassive Games, the guys who made Until Dawn, and Until Dawn Rush of Blood, and that Bravo team, and the Impatient. We don't talk about Impatient or Bravo team.
It didn't happen.
No, they didn't happen at all. They've revealed their next... Well, it's sort of a game, sort of a series they're working on.
Yeah.
They're calling it the Dark Pictures Anthology. It's an episodic horror game series, cinematic horror game series. Pretty much like Until Dawn. Choices matter.
Yeah.
People can live or die, depends how you play the game, all this kind of shit. But it's like loads of episodes and stuff. And I don't know if they're actually going with this, but one report I heard to do with this announcement is they had around 39 different stories to tell.
Wow.
Yes. 30 fucking 9.
Wow.
Now whether they're going to tell all 39 is another thing.
Unless you get like 2 and then the rest are all DLCs that you've got to pay for.
Well, I don't know. This is how it. This is the confusing thing about it. Like the only thing we know so far is the first episode. Oh, installment.
Yeah.
They're not all going to be connected as well. They're all their own stories as well.
Wow, that's even better.
Yeah. So the first one comes out next year. It's called Man of Medan. It's like a ghost ship style story, horror story wise. Yeah. I read a brief for it when I went to watch the trailer, this gameplay clip before. It's like a group of young explorers. They go to investigate like a sunken World War II submarine or some shit.
I'm onto what you try. What the thing now was really couldn't think of it, but I know when you're on about.
I will watch the gameplay trailer later, but that's essentially what they've shown us first is that, and then obviously the rest of the episodes are going to come out as and when.
Yeah.
No idea yet whether it's going to be like a season pass kind of thing, or you can buy them individually, or what. No fucking clue. But that's just all we have for now. And then the next piece of announcement sort of thing. It's not even really an announcement. It's just something that's... If you're a fan of Telltale Games, this is going to shock you. We actually have a release schedule for the episodes.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, there's actually a schedule for when the episodes are going to come out. Because no fucking Telltale game prior to this one has actually given us a schedule. At least not as far as I'm aware.
Every time you looked on it, it just said, coming soon.
Or TBC.
Yeah, to be continued.
Yeah, so... But no, this final season of The Walking Dead actually has a release date. Well,
Wow.
Dates.
Release dates.
Dates, yes. So obviously the first episode came out the other day, 14th. That was called Done Running. Episode 2 is called Suffer the Children. That comes out on 25th of September. Episode 3 is called Broken Toys. That comes out on the 6th of November. And the last episode, is only 4 episodes this season, is called Tay Goes Back, and that is 18th of December. And then that is it for Telltale's Walking Dead. Our time with Clementine will be over. So, moment of silence for all those tears we're going to shed. Yeah.
Little Clem, man.
It's good old Clem. Okay, but keeping with Walking Dead, we're going to get into some delay news now.
Clementine's played by a white woman as well, which fucked my brain up so badly.
I know, but when you look at Clementine's character model, she's not really that, like...
No, she's not.
She's, I'd say, half-cast at best.
Yeah, she's half-cast at most, but no, still, and the age of her as well, it's like... I was actually expecting like a tiny,
like an actual kid to play,
like an actual kid to play, yeah,
and then grow up with the character. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then next minute it was just like, wow, what the fuck?
Voice actors, man, they're good at this shit. I'm telling you.
Oh,
so, like I say, a bit of delay news here. We've got 2 pieces of delay news, which is kind of sad. Overkill's The Walking Dead, which was that game that it got all those like cinematic trailers. We were like, okay, show some gameplay. It shows some gameplay. It looks pretty decent, I guess. That's not. It was gonna come out this November. It's actually now going to come out next year, February 6th, to be precise, 2019. Well, specifically, it's the console versions we're getting next year. The PC release is still coming out this November. Us console peasants are going to have to wait till February to play it. So, God damn it. That's if you're excited for the game, which it looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie, but I don't really care.
Damn it!
And then arguably the most harrowing delay to announce this week is the man himself, Spyro. And for those watching on YouTube, you can see I'm wearing my Spyro t-shirt I got from a website I can't talk about. Nerd! You damn right, I'm a fucking nerd. Limited edition too. That has got delayed.
Extreme nerd!
That has got delayed. Unfortunately, Spyro is not going to come out in September anymore. It was going to come out September 21st. It is now coming out November 13th.
The ironic part of this whole story, though.
What?
We had this discussion.
Yeah, we actually did. You're right.
A day or 2 before.
I think actually it was when we were just setting up for last week's episode. We were watching some stuff to get some information about things,
like we always do.
And they were saying how they're not going to delay it because
they can't delay it because of stock markets and trust and yada yada bada bada.
And then give it like 6 days later, Spyro's been delayed. Yeah.
I can just imagine all the stock traders going. Everyone's gonna buy them bare bottom.
Yeah.
And then once the game gets out there, just watch the stocks go.
To be honest though, I think it's actually quite... Not just the fact it's delayed has been...
If you're in stocks,
shocking.
Get on it.
The fact it's been delayed is kind of like, a hit or miss kind of thing. A lot of people's initial reaction was, fucking hell, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like,
proper being sad
sake,
about
we've
things.
waited long enough and now it's delayed again.
Yeah. But then everyone else is just like, okay, give it that bit extra time, get it right.
I would rather... Yeah, to be honest, that is my opinion on the whole thing. Spyro, it's a classic. It's a game we all grew up with. It's a game that I loved. I don't know about yourself.
Oh, mate, in case it wasn't completely obvious, yeah.
I loved it. It's a boss game. I can't knock it. It's amazing. I love it.
I love all the pictures we've seen so far of it as well.
Exactly. And
they've actually just released a few screenshots.
I'm happy.
The third game.
I'm happy with the way things look now. Like right now, they look amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So, give it a little delay.
It's not like a massive delay as well either. It's not like we're delaying it without a new release date. It's just here is a new release date.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
what I mean. It's like
October.
We're just gonna push it back a little bit just so we can work out the tweaks and that. It looks amazing as it is. I don't mind giving them that extra bit of time.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be worth it.
The odd thing is though, it's picked a bit of an odd time to come out in November, because specifically November 13th is the same day that Hitman 2 releases.
Let's be honest. What are you gonna buy?
But hang on, this is the kicker. The day after is when Fallout 76 comes out.
And what am I gonna buy?
Fallout 76. And then Pokemon comes out on the 16th. So it's in like an odd... It's in this window of all these big games, or at least, you know...
I wouldn't say bigger games. I'd just say and more established games. I'd
say, honestly, well, with like... It's just like Crash. The sales for Spyro are going to be driven on nostalgia alone.
That's what I mean.
At first. That's the biggest sell for Spyro.
That's what I mean. Does anyone still play Crash?
What, in the Insane Trilogy?
Like now it's come out, and that people in my head, I think people have played it, clocked it, loved it. And that'd be most people. That'd be most people.
Well, it only came out on the Switch and Xbox One like a couple months ago or last month.
Okay, yeah, but still, I reckon a lot of people are gonna just play it, clock it, be like, oh, I was bossed. I haven't played that in ages.
Yeah,
I miss COD. Shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon that's exactly what's going to happen with Spyro. It's going to have this massive peak. It's going to stay up there for about 2-3 weeks until everyone's clocked it, and then you'll just slowly see it decline back into obscurity.
I don't know. We'll find it. We'll see eventually. Anyway, yeah.
I mean, how often do you play Crash, tell the truth?
Well, the last time I played it was when they released the new level, which I didn't actually really like the new level, to be fair. It's the first original Crash Bandicoot level in like nearly 20 years, and I just thought it was kind of okay. So, but that's just my opinion on the matter. But keeping with Spyro, we're going to talk about the merchandise, because unfortunately the merchandise is still coming out on 21st, which is a bit saddening, really, when you think about it.
I think I've just pulled my shoulder out.
Oh, don't do that.
No, seriously, I think I've just pulled my shoulder out.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Ooh. Joe. I think I did, yeah.
Ooh.
You good?
Oh, wow.
Oh, God. Yeah, so Numbskull Designs and Activision have announced the merchandise of Spyro, and I'm going to scroll through there quick if my fucking computer will behave itself.
Behave yourself.
Behave your fucking self.
You fucking slag.
So we got, the biggest thing here is this incense burner. And the smoke's going to come out of Spyro's nose.
Of course it is.
It's like 30 quid though.
Yeah, but it's so worth it, you know.
I think that's going to be like the fucking hardcore.
It's a keychain. I thought that was like a wedding ring holder or something then.
Oh my God, imagine being proposed to with that.
I'd say yeah.
Well, yeah, of course you would. We're nerds.
No, would you be my other dragon?
Yes! Fucking right, I will.
I'd turn into the biggest bitch ever.
Okay, there's also going to be a pin set as well. I'm trying to keep my...
I'm going to move it slightly just so we can...
Okay, just for now, yeah. There's also going to be a wallet as well. There's a key ring. There's a mug. There's a bottle opener, a coin purse, a collectible pin as well. There's various hats. There's notebooks. There's a purse. You can buy fucking beanies as well, scaled beanies.
I want the t-shirt.
Different key ring. To be fair, I like that t-shirt design. It's like scaled and stuff.
That's what I mean.
So, I think all the stuff looks good. As I say, it's just I'm pretty sure it's all still releasing on the 21st, which is the same.
Nope, I've put that way too high.
Yeah, about that. Which is like, I think they're gonna keep going on the 21st. They might delay it a little bit. I don't know. Just like the merchandise, just like the game itself, rather. So. Next piece of news. If I can, oh God,
news.
I'm breaking everything.
This one's my job.
This one's quite funny, actually.
Go on.
Doom Eternal, which is the next Doom game in the current iteration of Doom.
Yeah, but still the VFR.
You know what? That's actually on sale right now for $10.
I'd get it if I was you.
I'm probably gonna get it. Not just yet though. But that's not the point.
Virtual
the fucking reality. The point of this story is, the newest Doom trailer they released at QuakeCon a few weeks ago, it got some people offended.
I haven't seen it. I want to see it now.
I can't find it.
What?
I tried to find this trailer, the offending trailer, but I can't find it. But I've the only thing I've going off here is the stories talking about people's reactions to it. So basically, SJWs are getting triggered by it. That's the best way of putting it. That's the most blunt way of putting it, because SJW, Social Justice Warriors.
God.
You know what I mean. That's the best way of putting it, because they're getting upset with the Doom trailer, because
they're getting upset that a virtual reality, a fake computerized person is killing other.
No,
fake.
That's not why they're getting upset by it. Give me a second, I'll tell you.
Okay. Apparently,
one of the UAC, I think it's like the company or something like that in the series. One of the voices says, and I'm paraphrasing a little bit here because everyone's got their own different interpretation of this, but this is basically the gist of it. It says, demon can be an offensive term. They prefer the term mortally challenged. Earth is the universe's melting pot. They're kind of like taking a jab at like all this. Oh god, he's done. Liam is done. Hey, he commits to the bit. God bless him. He commits to the bit. Yeah, he's actually left the room and he's back. So, yeah. So people were getting offended by that because I think the way people were interpreting it was that they were taking the piss out of like, God, it's like immigration or something. I don't know. So, what are your thoughts on that, Liam? Do you have any thoughts on that? No?
People just want to be offended, don't they?
Yeah, I know they do.
People try to be offended.
It is quite
I'm not
funny,
even gonna like waste my oxygen on these people because these people should be literally waste of human spunk.
I think it is quite funny though.
Like
It is poking fun at the people who are like, oh no, they prefer this such a term for such a thing. It's like,
no, I know, but that's the sad thing is that we can actually make jokes about it because people do it that much. That's the joke. That's
mortally challenged. I love that. Demon is offensive. Don't you call someone a demon, Liam? That is offensive.
Should be demon.
I prefer the term mortally challenged. Thank you very much.
Oh, alright. What's a ghoul then? If ghoul's an offensive term.
I don't fucking know.
Ghouls, right? For people that don't know, ghouls are creatures in Fallout that were once human, and because of radiation fallout, they become immortal, like zombie-looking creatures. So, if anyone can come up with any term for these people, I would love to see it. But
to be fair, Bethesda is involved with both Doom and Fallout, so maybe they'll throw a similar joke in Fallout 76. What the fuck have you done to him? What have you done to him?
Not, and he just fell over when you called him a demon.
Oh, right, okay.
He was offended.
He was so offended he's like fainted a little bit.
Little bit.
Oh god, okay.
These people, literally, these type of people, I know these are joking about it, but the people that actually get offended by all this type of shit literally are the people.
To be fair, that's how I found the story. Is there's people getting offended on Twitter's reaction to this trailer where they're basically mocking them.
No, that's what I mean. It's these people that get offended by shit like this are the type of people that should have been a wank, not
or swallowed
or anal,
mm-hmm.
or just being a brown stain that lands on the fucking mattress. These people should not be born. These people could do nothing. They don't give anything back into the world. All they do is create misery, upset, and hatred.
And complain.
These are the less deadly version of Nazis. That's all they are. I hate them. I physically hate them.
I know, man.
I would punch every single one of them in the face. But they'd be offended that my knuckles didn't hit them hard enough.
I don't know, possibly. They complain about something.
They complain about fucking something.
Yeah, probably.
I hate them. I physically hate them.
Okay, we'll move on then. This isn't any better news, to be fair, but it's something needs to be talked about. The 500 million limited edition PS4 Pro that was announced recently, in the European market at least, or the European stocks that we had, they're already gone. The day it was available here in Europe, it was gone.
Of course it was.
It was sold out in seconds.
That's why I got one.
Fucking, there's people out there who apparently are called, the term is scalpers. They've bought this PS4 from somewhere, which is like retails are like £500,
and have no interest in
no interest in actually using the fucking thing.
They're just buying it for and selling it for higher prices. Yeah, again.
Yeah. Someone's already listed one on eBay going for like $5,000.
There you go.
Exactly. And that's just like some of the higher numbers that have been seen.
Like, don't get me wrong. If I could do it, I would. Just sorry. If I could, I would.
Yeah.
I think anyone who turns around and says I wouldn't do something to make a bit of money, bullshit.
When you know it's going to sell, like, you're probably going to get a bit of money for it, then people would. But at the same time, it's just really scummy, in my opinion.
It is scummy. It is. I'm not going to lie. I don't agree with it. But
we knew it was going to happen. Especially when it's limited edition, like limited to so many units. So, as I said, the 5,000 thing, that's like a top end sort of price that's been posted at. Most of them are going for like $1,000 though, on average. something that it goes for like half that price when you actually buy it brand new in the shop, which is ridiculous.
Damn.
Okay, moving on. Don't Nod Entertainment, the guys who make Life is Strange, who also made Vampire, which is a game that you and I we talk about a lot. Still haven't played yet.
Is it out? I didn't know it was
Vampire,
out.
yeah, it's been out for ages. That Vampire one we see.
What? I thought it was still. I was still waiting for it to come out.
No, mate, it's been out for like a month or so.
What?
Yeah, man. That Vampire one, the Vampire with spelled like.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. But what? I didn't know it was out. I'm buying it.
Yeah, man, it's been out for a while.
I'm buying it.
Okay, well,
I've just been fired, but I'm spending the last of my money on this.
what you are. Well, the story here is that apparently they're going to make it a TV show. Fox 21 have got the rights to it, and they're going to make it into a TV series. So there's that.
Fucking mortally challenged, man.
I know. You're still on that. Okay, nearly to the end now. Assassin's Creed is a series you and I have kind of fallen out of love with a little bit because of the whole
It's
year.
not the same,
thing.
James.
It's really not the same. I know.
It's really not me. It's them.
It is really, yeah. Well, there's not going to be one next year.
Good.
Yeah, which is good. And I didn't know this actually. You know the whole reason why they're not even a year apart for these two games, Origins and Odyssey?
Go on.
They weren't made by the same team. They were two different teams working the same game at the same time.
Why?
I don't fucking know. Go ask Ubisoft.
The fuck you playing at?
I don't know. That's why they came out so close together, because they were both being worked on at the same time by two different teams. Apparently next year they're not looking to release at least a full-fledged Assassin's Creed game. They said that specifically, a full-fledged one.
So there's still gonna be the year release thing.
There could potentially be like a smaller, like a Assassin's Creed Rogue kind of thing, or a Liberation kind of thing.
I hope so, 'cause Rogue was probably one of the best fucking Assassin's Creed made.
Yeah.
That's the saddest thing ever. It's a tie-over story, and it's probably one of the best he made.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, no. Wait, no. Black Flag was quite good.
I still hold Black Flag. I've not actually played Rogue, but I still hold Black Flag as like.
I think if you played Rogue, you would sit there and argue with yourself which is better.
Oh, as far as I'm aware, Rogue. As far as I know, Rogue is just a small Black Flag, isn't it? Except you go to like the Arctic and stuff.
No, sorry, no.
Okay, fair enough.
Give it a go. That's all I'm gonna say. Give it a go.
But the plan, anyway, even though they're not releasing a full game next year, is they are going to keep giving DLC to Odyssey over the year. So that's all there is.
I physically don't care. I fell out of love this game.
No, I know we're not. Odyssey's not getting played by either of us, so it doesn't matter anyway. But I just thought it was worth mentioning. That's all.
I'll play it if someone goes, "You wanna go, lads?
You want to borrow it? Yeah.
Yeah, do you wanna borrow it?" Then I'll go, "Fuck it, go on then."
Mm-hmm.
It's a game that I think a lot of people have fallen out of love with, and unfortunately, whether it's us being stuck in our old stubborn ways because
Yeah, the releases. Fuck that.
yeah, not even that, just like Assassin's Creed when it first came out, it was like what 2008.
6, I think.
I don't think it was that old, does it?
I don't know.
I'm sure. I mean, you were in secondary school by that point.
Well, if it's late 2006, then yeah. Because no, wait, no. I don't know. Because I keep saying this. The PS3 actually came out like around that time. I'm sure.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna be that guy. I had an Xbox 360.
Yeah, of course you fucking did.
I learned the error of my ways, and as soon as I had enough money to buy my own PS3, I bought a PS3. Okay.
Good. But speaking of PS though, or PlayStation in general, the system software update we talked about before, the 6.01, which is the next big one this year. There's been some screenshots grabbed of people using it and what's going to change with the user interface in the next update. The only thing we know so far is that the PS Store is going to change a little bit.
Yeah.
You know when you go to search things on the store, it's got that weird scrolling alphabet thing, which takes forever and is just fucking dumb.
It's mind-numbing.
Yeah, well, they're getting rid of it for an actual keyboard.
Well, that's good. I mean, I did get the idea where they were going with it. If you put an N, or let's say, for instance, you were trying to spell Spider-Man, you put S-P-I.
Yeah, it'd come up with
it automatically shorten everything down.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't have to go S, P.
Yeah.
It's short everything down. Be like, okay, I think he's trying to spell Spider-Man, but let's give him the options here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then when it couldn't figure out anymore, it'd just be like, okay, here's the whole alphabet again.
Yeah, here's the whole alphabet again.
No, they're apparently going to switch it out for an actual keyboard in the update.
I think I'd appreciate the keyboard more.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. Like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to knock them for trying something new. It was good. It was innovative, but
it was something different. But it's just a case of in practicality, it probably looked good, but in practicality, it's just like
it wasn't even that. It was more like, don't break it, don't fix it if it wasn't broken.
Yeah, just give us a keyboard.
Just give us a keyboard.
Precisely. And then the last piece we're going to talk about, this last news story for the day. There are rumours around more Far Cry.
What?
Okay, so It comes from Instagram. The guy who played the father, his name is Greg Brick.
Yeah.
He posted a picture on Instagram which got deleted, like, not soon after. It was a picture of him in, like, you know, like, when people do motion capture, they have the dots and stuff to track the face.
Yeah.
It was like an eye shot of his face with motion capture dots on, and the caption said, "Hello, I'm back. #the father." So, could it be more DLC, do you think? Or Far Cry 6?
If it's more DLC, that's pretty cool. If it's a brand new game.
If
it's a brand new game in general,
Mm-hmm.
I hope we get to play as the father.
Either that or have the father with us.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't make sense if we played as the father, because why would he be mocapping it? Yeah, it's a first person game, so it'd be him with the protagonist. It could be a continuation of 5, because, like, 5 ending is a cliffhanger.
I mean, either way it ends,
Yeah.
the father's still alive.
Yeah.
So,
you know, it's pretty cliffhanger-esque. There's more to it there then.
all I'm saying is it'd be cool as fuck. But it'd only work one way, wouldn't it?
I think what it could... It really...
If the
it just
protagonist came back from 3.
What, Jason Brody?
Yeah.
Oh my god, no.
No, I'd love that! Jason Brody was the cockiest little cunt you ever met and was the biggest shitbag ever. All in one.
Okay.
I loved it. He was the average person that just wants to kill someone for killing his family. You know,
But yeah. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think it's either Far Cry 6, or do you think... Because at the minute, we've got all, like, the season pack DLC planned for Far Cry 5. Like, all those... There was the zombie one, the Martian one, and the Vietnam one, I think.
I was a Norn man.
Yeah, there was all them. The zombie one's coming out soon, I think. So, do you think they're going to announce another big DLC expansion, or do you think it's going to be Far Cry 6?
Excuse me.
Or rather, right, what do you think it is, and what would you want it to be?
I want it to be another game.
Okay. A continuation, though, of Far Cry 5
A continuation of Far Cry 5. I think it's going to be a DLC.
I think so, too.
Because, let's be honest, Far Cry aren't into yearly releases. And when they did try yearly releases...
We got Far Cry 4. And Primal.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, Primal was a good game.
It just shouldn't have been Far Cry.
It just shouldn't have been called Far Cry.
And that is where we're going to end this week's episode. On a line we've said way too many fucking times, I think.
Yeah.
So, thank you all for joining us here on SoundCloud for this near 2-hour podcast again. We do appreciate the listens.
I think we're starting to push these a little bit more. We should stop saying these are hourly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just say we're going to sit here for a while. We're going to sit here for a while.
Sit here for a while.
Yeah, and stew in our own stenches.
Yeah.
And if you're watching on YouTube, we thank you very much for watching on YouTube with us. I think that is all we have to say. We'll be back next week on the Wednesday proper.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully we'll try and stick to schedule as much as possible.
Yes, of course. There was just...
But do give us some sort of leeway. We do have our own lives.
Yeah, we do have other shit that needs doing. So if we miss a day, it's probably only be... Well, to be fair, right, to give us our dues,
I think the longest we've ever missed one was, what, 2 days?
I think so.
I think we missed it Wednesday. We couldn't do it Wednesday. I think I was busy the Thursday, so we done it to Friday.
I think so, yeah.
I think that's the only time.
But every other time after that, it's only ever been one day, the side of Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or Wednesday itself. So
yeah,
I think we're doing pretty good.
We're doing pretty good.
We've done 20 episodes of this fucking thing so far. I think we're doing pretty good.
I mean, not to like be a bitch, you know, but Joe Rogan's done like over 2,000.
Oh my god, you're obsessed.
Joe Rogan's cool.
You're obsessed.
I would kiss Joe Rogan.
Of course you would.
I'd take his belt.
Guess what? The game. Son of a bitch.
I think I beat you to it that week.
A little bit.
A
little bit.
The game.
Yeah. Oh, goodbye, everyone.
Deuces.
A live stream podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's one. That's one fucking reaction. Yeah. What the fuck was that? I mean, yeah, I think it's a good idea too. Like, yeah, but
Image.
I can't even fucking do that. What do you think? Yeah. Ready for this?